Alright guys, so hello everyone. I'm gonna try to make it happen this time. I had some issues with my computer last time, and to be honest I still have some issues today, so I need to, I think, just change the motherboard, but whatever. I would like here to talk about AMC, GME to start as usual, then BLNK, FCEL, QS, which is a very nice company that has huge potential, guys. We are in this trade. We had the breakout at 32, so I want to talk about this one. Let me just share the link quickly. Up live now. All right. Okay, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be able, guys, to be with you, but I'm gonna do my best. I have right now 9% battery. You can see it here. And this is the issue I have. My battery is a bit dead, so let's not waste any time. I'm gonna check, of course, the chat. So if you have questions, guys, just ask me in the chat. I'm gonna have a look at that. I'm gonna try to answer, but as usual, I'm starting, guys, with the two big boys, with AMC and Gamestop. So let me sum up the situation quickly. Then, what's up, bro? Tesla and Matt. Okay guys, I'm gonna do everything I can. Just like you see, the battery 9% is what might make me stop earlier, but I'm here with you as long as possible. So AMC, we have this triangle, guys. I have updated here my counting. As you know, I was doing something like this before, and here I was hoping this is a first wave. Okay, but basically this is what we're looking for, is something like this, right? We're looking for this fifth wave that is going to be broken down into 5 waves as usual. And the question is, when do we have the first impulsive wave that we need to have in order to know that we start the new move up? So this is what we're looking for, and to find this, we as usual are gonna check for breakouts. So here we had this fake out, as you guys saw, just above 44. We closed above 44, above the blue trend line that I modified a little bit, and we got strongly rejected in after hours. First, after results, it was a buy the rumor, sell the news event, as we often see that in finance, guys. So whenever you have some big event coming and you see the price action being bullish before the event, then taking profits just right after the event is something that you might think about. And this is exactly what a lot of investors did with AMC. GRPN, yes, of course, Groupon, it's a nice one. I'm gonna have a look at that. Hey Paula, how are you? Nice to see you here. Why are you up at this time? It's like so late, but okay, thanks for being here. So to come back to AMC, guys, so A, B, C, D, E, we are in an E wave. All right, so what do we know about E waves? We know that they usually develop into an ABC pattern. So this is what we can expect. So let's zoom in on the 4 hour time frame, and let's see. We are now looking for the end of this E wave, because whenever the E wave would be down, maybe this would be the beginning of the major fifths, which will start with a first wave impulse. So what kind of method do we have to know if this E wave is finished or not? The first method we have, so like I said, we're looking for an ABC. All right, guys, so do you see an ABC here? Okay, maybe a shallow one. So it's possible that the E wave is done. It's also possible, guys, that the E wave would be kind of a flat, and that we have, you know, one more move down. So here it's a 50-50 for the short term. I'm kind of neutral at these levels. If I see a dip, I will probably buy it, and if I see a rip, I will of course let it run. So what kind of signals can we use here to know if this E wave is complete? First, we're gonna look for resistances, and whenever we are above those resistances, then it's a first signal that the E wave is complete and that maybe we are starting the first wave impulse we're looking for. So what kind of resistances do you guys see here? For me, I see the moving averages on the 4 hour time frame, the 50 and 200 day moving averages are 20 and 200 are at the same level right now, around 40.6. Let me check the retracements of this wave, and 38.6 is also the 38.2% retracement of what we have for now for the E wave. So this is a level that, to me, if we go above that, it will increase the probability that we go right away to test the 44 level. If we get rejected at this level, it's totally fine. It would not be a big problem. We would probably have a strong buying power coming here around the 36, 37 level. I myself would be a buyer at this level. So I'm not worried at all for AMC. It's looking pretty good on the medium term, very good on the long term, and kind of neutral for the short term. Once again, what you guys really want to see, and I told you that before, and we almost had it, but it's the same thing. We want to see a clean breakout above the blue trend line and above the 44, 45 now level. So last time, as you guys can see, if I go on an hourly time frame, how long did we spend above this level? 1, 2, 3 hours only. So whenever we don't even have a full 4 hours candle, the 4 hours time frame is very important, as much as important as the daily time frame, guys. So just keep it in mind. So we want to have this breakout validated on the 4 hours, on a daily, and to be confirmed, we need 2 candles. So here we didn't even have one full 4 hour candle. So that's why this breakout was not strong and it faked out. So what we want to see, guys, and I can tell you that I would increase my position if this happens. We want to see price action coming at this level and staying here. You know, GME, I'm gonna go to GME right away, but this is exactly what GME did. GME went through this level. It was very powerful. It was a beautiful moment. I mean, when I was looking at it, I was so excited. I was like, all right, this is it, guys. We are getting to it. We go to 800. This is my level, but I mean, 800, it can be more, it can be less. I don't really know, but something very impulsive was about to happen. So, and as you guys can see, let's check how long did we spend above that trend line. You guys see, not even 4 hours. Let's check 1 hour. Okay, less than 1 hour, guys. So less than 1 hour is not a breakout. We are here talking about medium-term price action analysis. So 4 hours daily, that's the only time frames that to me are acceptable to be used whenever you want to identify a breakout. So I'm pretty down on AMC, guys. So short, I'm neutral for the short term, but of course bullish on the medium and long term. And I want to see a close above 40 first, and then 44, even 45 for at least 8 hours, ideally 2 days. Then GME, a bit the same situation, guys. We are in this, you know, same kind of pattern, you know, triangles. You guys know there are corrective patterns. They usually are in force waves, which means that they are continuation patterns. You have some other patterns like the wedge pattern. I don't have a wedge here. Yes, I have a wedge here. You can see on GME during this first wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is to me the first wave of the impulse of the new move we have to 800. So it's an impulse. Impulses should be broken down into 5 waves, just like we can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and usually fifth waves develop in a wedge pattern. All right, so wedge pattern is whenever you have 2 trend lines converging towards the same level, but ascending. All right, this is not corrective, this is going higher. So this is a wedge, this is a pattern that is usually a reversal pattern. All right, so triangle, continuation, wedge, reversal. It's not true all the time, it's just most of the time helping to know what can happen next. So once again, when I see a huge triangle like this, I feel like this is a continuation pattern, and I'm waiting for the breakout above the upper band of the triangle. All right, guys, so GME is looking nice to me. I mean, you know, whenever I see this huge run up here, all right, we didn't manage to stay above, true, but still we went there, and you know, Bears was scared. Bears took everybody took a loss here. Bears took a loss, then Bears actually won that day, but they are still under big pressure. You can see that the consolidation we had here just below the trend line is a very good sign. It means we're building up energy, guys. This is what we want to see before a breakout. You don't want to arrive on the breakout with no more gas, right? You want to arrive on the breakout full of gas, full of energy. How can you check that? You just can have a look at Bollinger Bands or RSI. Okay, so here you can see we arrived on this high with a very extended RSI, all right? So it's less likely to hold. Okay, now what is happening? We are consolidating just below. Look at the RSI on the daily time frame. The RSI is just going lower, so we are building up energy so that we can go higher again. So it's better to arrive on a breakout with a low RSI, not oversold of course, but just medium, 50, 60. Like right now we're 56. It's pretty good. So we are taking back some energy. You can have a look at the Bollinger Bands as well. If I add them here, you can see that here this was a good signal. We were narrowing here, so whenever they are narrow, the RSI is close to 50 as usual, guys, because we are consolidating. There is no trend. I mean, there is a trend, but there is no camp leading either bulls or bears. And here then you have this candle closing above the Bollinger Bands, guys, as you can see here. And this is a good signal after consolidation to be used to get in. All right, then we had this huge run up, and right now they are quite wide, as you can see. So we want to see them narrowing again, and when they're gonna narrow, the RSI is gonna come back to 50, and we're gonna have a nice situation when another breakout could happen. So my take is that we lost some time. All right, we lost the bullish momentum. That's true for AMC, that's true for Gamestop, guys. Okay, here I was extremely bullish. I was all right, this is it. I'm still of course bullish, but give it a week, maybe two. All right, this is my take. I don't think we're gonna break out right away. If we do, perfect. I would be of course very happy about that, but I would not be worried if we don't, because usually after this fake out, let's call it like it is, after this fake out, you need to just gather your strengths and, like I said, consolidate a bit more, get back some energy, let the buyers do the job, you know, building up some long positions. So this is what I wanted to show you guys on AMC and GME. I'm gonna have a look at your questions quickly. How is the battery? 7%, guys, so you can see it's going lower even if it's charging. I want to talk about batteries as well, guys, with BLNK. Very interesting. QS and BLNK, guys, those two stocks, they are basically creating batteries, you know, for EV, for electric vehicles. You guys know that everybody would like to go to electric cars. I mean, maybe not everybody, but the big issue is that it takes so long to find somewhere to charge it, right? Because the technology is not developed enough, and there are not even there are not enough places where you can do that. It takes too much time. So this is the problem we have with EV. So I'm pretty sure that those guys that work hard on having those new generation batteries like QS. Let me start with QS. What is QS doing? Let's have a look, guys. All right. So I'm gonna go on Bloomberg. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. And I just checked. So Quantumscape Corporation manufactures automobile parts. Fair enough. The company offers lithium metal batteries and other related parts. All right. Quantumscape serves customers in the United States. Fair enough. I know this company from an ex-boss in the bank I was working. I'm not going to give his name, but thank you, because I met him recently. He told me about this company. He said that he's a huge believer. So I did my job of technical analysis. I arrived here. I checked this stock. I think we had this discussion around here. Maybe it was still dropping. And then I saw that we were having this reversal signs. So let me explain to you first why I got bullish on it technically, and then what is the right thing to do to me right now. So first, we had this huge downtrend as usual for most of those stocks that got, you know, that had this huge run up in 2020 end of the year. And then we, as usual, we're looking for a breakout. But after such a strong down move down, those breakouts, they often end up being fake outs. All right, you go and then you go lower, you go up, you go lower. So what you want to see is a real new high. All right, because the definition of a bull trend, guys, is higher highs, higher lows, right? So thoughts of week off, just checking your questions quickly. I hope the quality is good this time. Last time I had some issues. Bam bam, 6%, guys. I'm not gonna waste time, I need to be quick here. So QS, we had here the breakout, guys, and it's not enough, so I didn't give the alert at this time. I was waiting for a new high, and the new high was here, guys, at 32.2, and we had the 200-day moving average. I'm on the daily time frame that was coming here at 32.7. So what I did is that I bought, I was here, guys, I was in this move, in this candle. I was one of the buyers that caught the momentum here above that level. Why? Once again, we had the breakout, we had a new high, and we were trading above the 200-day moving average with increasing volume. Don't forget to pay attention to volumes. If you have breakouts without volume, it's not a breakout. It means you are alone thinking you have a breakout. But if there is a breakout, there are going to be other traders, other investors putting their money together, and you're going to see an increase in volume. So whenever you have those signals, increase in volume, breakout, new high, plus, something great about a company that, like I said, we need a better technology for those to charge those electric vehicles. So whenever you have all of that together, it's to me a nice setup. So here we had this huge breakout that got confirmed, and now we are making new highs. So I think it's a bit late to get in. If I was not in, maybe I would try to catch it. Probably Gabriel, who is working with me on Discord, who is a momentum trader, I guess he would have bought it here and put a stop loss just below the recent low. All right, so this is a trade that you guys can do, not financial advice, but this is a valid method. So you just buy here because you have good news, you have good technicals, good company, not strong fundamentals yet, but good hope of having strong fundamentals maybe later. Come on, guys, give me some likes. I have only 23 likes. Like, come on, just hit this like button, guys. It's gonna help me, and and I'm gonna keep doing that for you guys. So here, to come back on QS, we have we can buy right now and then stop loss just below. When I'm gonna be back to France, guys, it's gonna be 6%. It's gonna be in 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, guys. I'm gonna be with you on the market during US hours, and I'm gonna take live trade positions with you. I'm gonna try to apply all the methods that I'm trying to teach you guys, that are for me very efficient, that give good results. What is not easy when you do that is to have a good risk management and not let your emotion invade you. So I'm going to work on that with you guys. It's going to be very interesting. But for now, the best I can do is to give you updates when the market is closed. So I'm just going to give daily updates, weekly targets, because otherwise you won't have time to see it before the market opens. All right, so here, like I said, buy now, stop loss just below. It's a trade that makes sense. What kind of target can we have here, guys? All right, when you're looking for targets, the first thing you want to do is to check where is the gamma. Okay, so I don't know if I checked the gamma for QS, so let me use my gamma spreadsheet, guys. Okay, so this is my gamma spreadsheet, and here I can retrieve all the information from the market. All right, so QS, bam. Okay, we get it. That's cool. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Shift F9. All right, so we have 21% of short interest. So the stock is shorted, I think, like some other stocks, for bad reasons, because I don't know, I don't really understand how those hedge funds really take the short positions, but definitely here I think they're on the wrong side. And it's very interesting to see that so the regular short is 18%. Okay, so this information you can get it everywhere, and the synthetic short is what I'm computing for you guys, and is right now 3%. All right, so no, sorry, the market cap is not correct. Bam, bam, bam. Sorry, I have an issue with the market cap. I lost my formula. Let me just get the market cap here, guys. Bam. Description. Okay. Market cap 60 billion. All right, 6,000 million, 60 billion. Okay. Just a sec. I'm trying to get back my screen. Bam. So 16, not 30, sorry about that. Bam, billion. Okay, so it's not changing much. DTC at 4. So yeah, what I see here right away, guys, is something very bullish. Why is it bullish? For those who are following my video, you know why this is bullish. How much is the spot is right now at 40. Okay, so this is the reason why we had this huge run up between 30 and 40. All right, because we have some gamma. Whenever you have big gamma position, up. Whenever you have big gamma position, it helps the market to go through levels. So just remember that it creates momentum because option market makers need to buy on the upside. So here we had some gamma at 30, 35, 40, and even 45. So this is telling me that until 45, we're gonna have option market makers that are gonna buy. So maybe I'm going to start to just swing it, take profits around 45, 50. So then I'm going to look for a resistance level. And I have here one quite obvious at 53. Do I have something else before? I have this one at 40, but it's too low. So I think I'm going to take my first profit, taking profit order here at 53. And I'm targeting something like this, all right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the first wave, second wave, okay? But I'm gonna take profits here, try to reload lower, probably not take 100% of the profits because you never know if there is a huge rally, you wanna be in it. So yeah, this is my view for QS. And very quickly, BLNK, guys, they are doing batteries as well. The chart is very nice. This is a trade I'm pushing for quite some time. I like this stock, I like this setup. We are having here some nice reversal signs. Once again, breakout here, guys. Use a log scale, don't forget. Just right click here. If I'm on a regular scale, you can see that the breakout is not, we have some kind of a breakout here as well. Basically, the logarithmic scale is going to give you late breakouts. Is it good? Is it bad? Some people would say I don't want to be late. I prefer to be a bit late, but to be more sure than that my breakout is strong. So it really depends. I personally use log scale, but as I pay attention to the regular scale as well. I just don't take my trades based on the signals I have on the regular scale only. And here, so you can see once again resistance, then here huge breakout, retest as usual, and right now we're pushing higher. And let me check the aftermarket, guys, 37.5. So it's looking very nice. We have earnings coming soon. Let me check that, guys. So BLNK US equity, bam bam bam, ERN. Okay, guys. Okay, I still see you here. Yes, I did GME, bro. Just play back. You're gonna see it. Tesla. It's 2 a.m. here, Andrew. Yeah, bro. Thank you for being up. 4 p.m. here in Hong Kong. So I get back to BLNK. What was I saying? Yeah, bro. I was just saying that we have the breakout. That it came back, retested. It looks pretty good. It seems to me we have completed a first wave. First waves to know if it's a first wave or not, because sometimes you think. You don't know if it's still the correction or if it's the new impulse starting. Is it lagging? Okay, no. So here we can see we have 5 waves, guys. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So sometimes you don't know if it's 3 or 5. That's true, but it's just one more information. Here, it's pretty obvious that those are 5 waves. So then we're looking for a second wave pullback and then a strong, massive third wave. So I think we're going to have this third wave coming, and that BLNK can go to 50, 45, 50, 60. Let's check quickly the synthetic short we have over there, guys. How much battery? 6%. Bam, bam, bam. BLNK. I have an issue with the market cap. I need to fix that. I will fix that later, guys. Okay, I don't see the options here. Yeah, I don't see the option market here. So Okay, but the regular short is 35% and we have a DTC at 5. Whenever the DTC is above 3, guys, it means that it can be it can create some troubles for shorts. So we can see those strong impulsive moves developing whenever we start moving higher, which we do whenever we have a breakout. So here breakout, we move higher, and then you can see that here probably the buyers were some shorts that didn't cover higher and that got in here. I was a buyer here personally as well. I'm in this trade, I'm happy to be in, and once again I have huge targets, but I'm gonna swing it because this is the reason why I use Elliott wave theory, guys. It's because, you know, it's just telling you that the market develops in 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So why not trying just to take profits at the top of the first and third and reload at the second and fourth? It's not that easy, that's true. But, you know, if you just take 50% off your position, I think this is a fair game. All right, I wanted to talk about FCEL and other stocks. How much battery do I have? 6%. Let me have a look at your questions quickly. Okay, so what do we have? Tesla. Okay, everybody wants to see Tesla. Okay, Tesla, so be it. I'm gonna show you FCEL maybe later. I wanted to show you Bitcoin. I wanted to show you RIOT, Mara, DXY. We have some breakout on DXY, but let's stay focused, guys. We just said Tesla, so let's do Tesla. Oh, right. So what do we have? So you guys know my view on Tesla. I mean, if you've been watching my videos for some time, you know that I'm talking about 2,000. I was talking about 1,000 when it was 500, and when it was 1,000, I was talking about 2,000. All right. So 1,500 and 2,000 are my targets for Tesla. And let's analyze what is happening. So let me get rid of that and let me explain to you what I'm trying to do here and what I am seeing. Sorry, I have some issue. Okay, so we had here a false wave triangle, as we often do, right? Triangles are in false waves, we know that. Okay, then we had the breakout above the upper band of the triangle, which we could have used as a buying signal whenever we had the retest or the breakout. Then we had this huge run up. So the question we're having is how high can it go, and where are we in terms of pullbacks, and where are the good levels to get in or to take profits. So I'm just going to do my best to answer that question, because you guys know that this question has, you know, it's very hard to give the correct answer before knowing what's going to happen, but I'm still going to try. So here what I'm seeing is a first impulsive waves that goes through the first breakout trendline breakout trendline. Okay, here, so this is the first wave. Then we put back, okay, retested. So usually the retest is the second wave. So we had 1 and 2. Then third waves, you guys know, are the most impulsive ones, but we don't have targets for third waves usually. There is some way to find targets, I'm going to show you. And third waves, they develop in 5 waves. So here I had a target at 1,300, something like that. I was basically using Fib projections based on the move we had last year. I'm not going to do it again. Just go check my video on Tesla that is on YouTube. Whatever. I didn't know how high the third wave would go, but I was waiting for it to be done. And now it's done. Okay, so we have completed the third wave. Okay, so to make sure we have really completed the third wave, we can check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So okay, here it's not obvious. I could do 3, 4, and 5. True. And I don't know. I can't be sure we have completed the third wave, but this is my take, because I would rather see a 3. Here we have some consolidation, some pullback. So to me, this is not inside a third wave. It's a fourth wave. So I see things like this. Okay, so let's assume I am correct. If I am correct, then we can use the third wave that we measure from the bottom of the third wave to the top of the third. Okay, we measure that. How much battery? 6%. And we use Elliott wave theory combined with Fibs that is telling us that force waves usually go to the 38.2% retracement level. So this is why 1020 was my level and I was supposed to buy here. I didn't, okay? Let's be honest, I didn't buy. Why? Because on that day, Tesla was losing 12% on bad news. I mean, it was noise, all right? It was news about Barry saying that Elon Musk tweeted, you know, did the poll on Twitter about should he sell his Tesla share or not. And Barry was saying that it was to pay his debt, and some story about his brother that sold his shares even before the poll, you know, so basically nothing that good for investors. And the whole market was crashing on that day. AMC was losing, I think, 10%, GME 5%. I mean, everything was crashing. So it was not Tesla related news, which for me was the reason why I wanted to buy the dip. But even though force wave usually go to the 1020, 38.2% level, which is here 1020, we also know that this kind of strong moves down, they create damage, all right? And this damage takes some time to be fixed. You remember the minus 12%. Everybody that, you know, is trading Tesla, is keeping an eye on it, remembers that a few days ago there was a very strong move down. We remember that, we keep it in mind, and we fear a bit. We are like, oh, is it over for Tesla or not? And this kind of sentiment is what creates actually those corrections that last a bit longer. And here I think we entered a force wave correction that might last 1 week or two. So this is my view. And we know that those force wave corrections, they are usually zigzag, triangles, flats. Okay, so we can make a few scenarios. Let's assume it's a zigzag, A, B, C. Then, and we also know that force wave, they like to correct to the top of the preceding third sub wave or bottom of the preceding fourth sub wave, which is here 1090. And the force wave, where is it? It's here, and here 1000, okay? So this gives us some area for the correction around 1000. Okay, first information, and we can expect maybe something like this. Bam, bam. Okay, so so no rush, guys. I am personally a buyer. Lower. Why? Because when I see such a strong move down, guys, you know, I just feel like bears will get at it again. So I personally gonna buy around 950. You see, just below the 50%. 1000 would make sense. 900 is a bit low, I think. 910 is better, I think. Not financial advice, but this is what I would personally do. And let's see if I manage to catch it. If I do, then we're probably gonna have a fifth wave starting when. If you don't know when, you know, that's why Elliott wave is very precious. It's because it's giving you, you can check the second wave, all right? Let's see how long it was lasting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 2 weeks, right? 10 days. So 10 trading days is 2 weeks, right? So 2 weeks. So right now we had 1, 2, 3, 4. So we finish. So Friday we finish this week, and then the whole next week. So next week I think is going to be a consolidating period for Tesla, where buying the dip would be appropriate. Not financial advice, but this is what I would personally try to do. And after that, we, as usual, either, you know, there are different trading methods. You can try to buy the dip like I will try to do, or you can wait for a breakout of the trend line that we don't have yet, because we don't have the B wave yet. We are doing the B wave, so let's see how high we go, but probably we're going to get rejected. So we're going to be able to make a trend line, and whenever you have a breakout above this trend line, this is a signal that can be used to enter for the fifth wave. Then, and I think I'm going to be done with Tesla. So if you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to click on the like button, guys. Smash that button. So here I have I'm going to use fib extensions, fib projections as usual to, once we have 1 plus 3, we don't know the bottom of the fourth wave yet, but we can assume it's going to be around 1000, let's say 950, okay? And now we are going to use fib projections to know the end of the fifth wave. So what we know is that whenever the third wave is extended, which is the case here, usually fifth waves, they go to the 0.618, all right? 1 divided by the golden number, which is here 1360. Okay, this is one target. We also know that it can be a one-to-one relationship, 1600, and we also know that if the fifth wave is extended, we might go to 2000 right away. True, but not my preferred scenario, because we had already a very extended third. So my preferred scenario is that this fifth wave goes to the 1600 maybe, or 1400, I don't know, something like this. And as you guys can see, this is how I found my target for the top of the major fifths. So by doing that exercise inside the fifth wave, I have something between 1360 and 2000. So let's put it at 1600. Now I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to take a step back. All right, I'm going to take a step back, and I'm going to do the same thing, guys. And you have seen that before, and you will see that again, because this is giving good results. So you measure 1 plus 3, you apply to the bottom of the fourth, and ta-da, we have our fib projection levels. So once again, the 1 to 0.618 is 1070. We are already above. So it leaves us with two levels, 1 to 1, which is at 1400, and 1 to 1.618, which is at 1920. So we have two different methods that give us levels between 1400 and 2000. So this is my view, guys. This is where we're going, and buying the dip on the bottom of the fourth wave seems a good, I mean, it's a fair trade, I guess. All right, so 6%. I'm still here. Let me have a look quickly, guys. Add your question. And sorry, yeah, I'm not in the right time zone. It's a shame, but it's like that. I hope the quality is good as well of the video and of the sound. So what up, bro? Caesar, what's up, man? Can we make an update on Tesla? You just got it, brother. And Matt, I'm bullish on that. I'm gonna have a look and let you know. I personally bought some calls. Well, how in the world am I going to be able to sleep now? Oh, that's so funny. Do you see? So, Daddy, can you take a look at NIO, please? Yes, I will. Do you see a pullback to? Okay, good question. Let's have a look at NIO. I know that a lot of you guys are interested into this stock, so I'm gonna have a look right away at it. And it's not easy to answer, okay? Let's be honest. The situation is like that, okay? So on the medium term, we are still in the corrective pattern. We're gonna be out of this corrective pattern whenever we break this trend line, all right? Which level is around 47 right now. So below 47, we are correcting. Okay, now we can feel that the breakout is coming, because we can see Tesla, we can see the booming, what is happening, you know, in this booming market of electric vehicles that are doing very well right now. So we can expect the breakout to come right away, but technically we don't have it yet. And the question that Paula is asking me, which is a good question, is are we gonna see 37, 38 again? I guess she wants to buy, and I think we would. All right, I think we would. Why? Because let's make a few scenarios here. All right, let's make a few scenarios. This is my preferred scenario for now, is that we have completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is it my preferred scenario? Because after this move down that we had here, you can see that, you know, we lost momentum, the MACD flattened, it doesn't look impulsive anymore. All right, first waves are by definition impulsive. They are an impulse that is breaking out the medium-term trend line resistance, which is here at 46. So we expect this first wave maybe not to break out, but at least to get close to it. Okay, but we didn't. So few scenarios possible. Either we correct right away. All right, so I'm answering your question right now. We might correct right away, and if we do, this would be a second wave. Second waves, they like to go to the 61.8% retracement, which is 37.3. So 38, 37 might be reached in this situation. We also have moving averages that usually act as support in those reversals, and the moving average would be coming at 38 something. So I would say 38, 39 maybe, to be sure, for the bottom of the second wave. All right. So in this scenario we do. Now let's do another scenario that the first wave is going to be longer. And that actually this is still a third wave. Okay, this is an alternative scenario that makes sense. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is not a beautiful third wave, but whatever. It still might be a third wave. And let's assume that we just go there higher. And let's make some, bullish assumption. We go to 50. Okay, we go to 50 right away. We break out. We go to 50. And then we do a second wave pullback. Okay, same thing. I'm going to apply fibs to the potential top of the first wave, and I'm going to be looking for the 61.8% retracement, which would be right now then at 40. Okay, so in the second bullish scenario, we might still see 40 in 1 month. So I'm not 100% sure we're going to see 37, 38. But I would say that there is a big chance that we see levels close to that later. And so, I think the ultimate question is it the right time to buy? I am personally long. I would not buy right now if I was not long, because buying here, the risk reward is not amazing. If I wanted to get in and I was not, I would wait for the breakout. Now that we are so close to it, you see, because you need to be aware that it's possible we do like that. I mean, this is the stock market. Everything can happen. So buying here is a bit high to me before we have the breakout, before we are sure that we are starting a new 5 waves move up. I mean, you're never sure, but before we have many signals going into this direction. So, so I think that it's still an interesting level. So if I was not there already, I would probably wait for this breakout and buy on the breakout and buy more on the retest. This is what I would do. Now my preferred scenario is once again that this third wave is complete and that we are actually doing an ABC correction, and this makes sense with Tesla as well. I see Tesla correcting and consolidating next week, so why not NIO? I mean, this would make sense as well, right? So this is my answer. I hope it was good enough for you, Paola. You can go to sleep now if you are tired, and we're gonna discuss NIO more if you want whenever you wake up. How much battery? 6%. Let me have a look at the other questions. Hello from Seattle. You're the best, Andrew. Thank you so much, bro. The wheels. SNDL, I don't know. No, I think it's one of those stocks that we were talking a lot about before. They're not looking so great technically. I would wait for some volume to get back to it before doing anything. Alright, so Enrico. I'm Enrico from Italy. Nice to meet you, brother. First of all, let me express the best appreciation. Thank you, brother. I want to tell you that last week Matt Coles during his live stream was asking his fans for what? YouTubers like him. Oh, thank you so much, bro. Alright. His fans Oh, okay. For YouTubers, they like him to work with. Of course, I mean, you know, I would love to work, of course, with Matt or Trey. You know, those guys. They've been so, you know, good for the movement, for the apes community. They dedicated so much time, and they did something great. You know, they have good. So they're not doing technical analysis. So of course, if one of those wants me to, you know, just give my view, share my analysis about AMC or GME, for me it would be an honor, of course. I would love that. So thank you so much, brother. Let's see what they reply. Yeah, me too. I would love that, brother. I would love that. Thank you so much for trying. Thanks, bro. Okay, thanks here from Denmark. What's up, bro? Enrico, yeah, thank you, brother. Don't be sorry, man. Come on. Okay, thoughts of week off. It's been the second time people talk to me about week off accumulation distribution. I'm not aware. I mean, I'm aware of this method. I'm not an expert, so I'm not gonna comment on that. You're gonna find other YouTubers that I think do it very well. I prefer to stay on what I know, which is ELLIOTT wave theory, which is also using accumulation, you know, and consolidations. It's just, you know, structuring the market in different waves, and you can associate it with fibs, which I don't think you can do with week off. So, you know, what is my feeling about those two methods and which one I prefer. Hey, morning, bro. What do you think about MVIS? I was in that trade twice. I got stopped twice. I can have a look quickly again. Tesla 910 to fill the gap. Yes, Chris WR, I agree with you. 910 is a level that makes sense on Tesla. Let's go FCEL. Bam. All right. I wanted to do FCEL. I have a question about FCEL and how much battery I have. 6%. Let's do FCEL. So FCEL, what are they doing? They are so FuelCell Energy. So of course they are related to the energy sector. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, so the commercialized fuel cell power plant for electric power generation. Okay, so this stock I think is so technicals are great. We're gonna come to it, and you guys know that, I mean, the sectors that I like personally is everything that is related to electric vehicles, to energy, so to batteries, gaming as well. I think gaming is doing great. So everything that's related to that to me is good. So I like the sector FCEL is in. And let me have a look at the technicals. So we entered this trade quite early, guys. Quite early, a bit too early maybe, but I mean right now we are of course happy to have been there early, but at the beginning it was not that obvious. We entered, I think we entered somewhere here. You see, after this breakout. So you can see this breakout was a bit too early because, you know, the down move was too strong. Then it got smoother, softer, and we had this breakout that is to me the right one to use, and we increased actually our position here, but whatever. Right now we had breakout, retest as usual. Okay, so let's try to count the waves. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this one is different. It's like that. It's a 1, it's a 2, and we are in a third. Okay, so what can we expect from this wave? Hey, guys, to be honest, anything can happen. Let me first show you on the weekly time frame that we have a strong resistance around 18. So this is the reason why I think that I would take profits before that and maybe reload later if we go above that. But logarithmic scale, guys, connecting highs here and here. This, and we have also, why did I put that here? Okay, so I was reading a comment of a friend that is working with me, Thierry Ardisson. Yes, I heard you, bro. All right, so bam, bam, bam. Yes, we were counting the waves. So I think we finished the first wave. We finished the second wave. We are inside a third wave. We are having all the characteristic of a third wave, which is taking back some major levels and impulsive and huge volume. Let's have a look at the volume. So the highest volume was on the day of the breakout, guys, of course. So it confirms it's a breakout. It makes the signal trustful and it makes the retest good to buy. Then we had this run up and we got rejected first on the 200-day moving average. I personally took a little bit of profits here of my position, but I believe we can go higher, but this is just, I think good risk management. And then we yesterday made a new high and we closed for the second time, but let's see if we confirm it, above the 200-day moving average, which was for me a resistance. So what can we expect from FCEL right now? So we have a resistance at 1270. So maybe the third wave would go here, but like I said, third waves, they like to take back some major levels. You guys know that this is, a characteristic of a third wave. So let's see what happens around 12.5. I think we have some gas to go higher. Now, for those who are not in the trade, not financial advice, but do you really want to buy here? Difficult, okay? Difficult. If you are not in from the bottom, it's difficult to buy here because you're not gonna trade, peacefully. You're gonna trade like you need it to go up right away. If it goes down, you're gonna feel bad and you're gonna take bad decisions. So I would not get in right now. I would wait for the top of the third. Let's see where it goes. Let's see. And if it goes here, then I would use the 38.2% or the 50% retracement, just like I'm doing on Tesla, to get in. So this is, I think, something good. And then if we have a third wave that is impulsive, and especially if it crosses above 12.5, it's not guaranteed, it's never guaranteed, but it's very likely that we have a fourth wave pullback and then a fifth wave. So that's why those fifth waves are quite interesting to play, because once you have 1, 2, 3 with a third that is looking like, once again, volume, impulse, breakouts, major level, taking back major levels, usually you have a fourth wave and then a fifth wave. So this is my view on FCEL. And then can we go above 19? Yes, of course we can. Of course we can. Why not? It would depend on the energy. All right. If you check the gas, for example. So I think I'm done on FCEL. If you want, I can show you quickly the synthetic short interest. Bam, bam, bam. You have some options. Okay, so market cap, I need to change the market cap. Okay, 4 billion. Okay. Okay, so we have DTC at 1.6, so no big rush for shorts. And where is the gamma? Okay, once again, checking the gamma is going to give you information at which level we would probably go to. So here we have a lot of gamma at 15. So this confirms the fact that if we go close to 15, we would probably cross it and maybe go to 16, 17. And you can see that then there is no more gamma. Okay, maybe the gamma is going to build and then I'm going to let you know. But for now, we don't have the gamma. We have a huge resistance at 18. So I would personally take 100% of my profits before that, and I will take it gradually. Okay. So I think I'm done on FCEL, guys. So if you enjoyed that, smash that like button, guys. And let's check what else we are having. Okay, so MVIS. Okay, I can quickly check this one. Okay, so nice rebound on the 680 level. Why 680? I had that. Not sure I had it after the rebound or not. It's still looking weak. Okay, we had this wedge pattern, we got out, and you can see that right now this lower band is acting as resistance. Okay, rejected once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times. So this is the first level to go above. So 950 is the first resistance, and it's not a major one, let's be honest. We don't need that, we don't need that. 680 was a good level to buy because we had some consolidation here, but it was risky to buy on the move down like that. I personally didn't do it. I was in that trade, I got stopped I think at 12 or 950 maybe the second time, whatever. I might get back in, you know, I might get back in, but I would need to see, as usual, a breakout above what I consider to be a correction. So here, ABC correction, this is a C wave, all right. So, and we have some confluence here because we have the 50 period moving average coming as well. So let's see. I would like to have first a consolidation here so that we, you know, we build up this energy. Let me add the RSI. That is a good indicator of how much energy is left to go higher. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. So the RSI, oh, it was there, I was just not seeing it. Okay, bam, is right now at 50. So we have energy. So let's see if we can keep this energy and go closer to the breakout area that is clearly at 1050 right now. So okay, I'm adding that. MVIS, no problem. I'm gonna create an alert on that so that whenever we are close to 1050, I'm gonna have an alert popping up, and I would be able to tell you guys it's time to have a look at it. Okay, so just stay with me, it's not gonna take long, but if I don't do it right now, then I might forget. MVIS, bam, I don't need this one. Stop limit so that I know whenever we get close to it. Okay, I don't care about the energy right now, it's gonna be a breakout. And 1050, okay. So whenever we get close, you guys can see here I have my alert. You can see right now no alerts, all right. And imagine we go to 10. Okay, if the price goes to 10, no alert. Okay, if the price goes to 10.4, alert. Okay, but it's a bit late, so I'm gonna put it at 10.4. okay, because I want to have my alert once we get close to it. Okay, now if I am at 10, you can see I have the one that is showing up here, and this is the way I basically find my trades, guys. I just select my alerts, and then I'm just checking amongst my watch list where I have the alerts. All right, so today I have alerts here. They're not all good to use, so don't pay attention to it, but just keep in mind that it's a good way that you guys can do as well. You don't need much, you only need a price and an Excel spreadsheet to be able to find your alerts doing that. Okay, but to do that you need to find the levels above which you turn bullish and below which you turn bearish. So you need to know about trend lines, breakouts, fibs, ELLIOTT, all this stuff. All right, good work on QS and BLNK. Thank you, buddy. Thanks, bro. Yeah, it takes some time to learn ELLIOTT. I have a free training if you guys are interested. It's in the link in the description of this video. Just have a look at that. You know, it's like a 1 hour video. It's for free. You just need to sign up for free, of course, to the member area, and then you can access this video that I did 1 year ago, but that aged pretty well, I think. So yeah, have a look at that. It's interesting. I'm talking about everything that I found in the book and about my experience. Bam, bam. Okay. I will do a math. Sure. Let me have a look at what other stocks you guys want to see. Okay, so FCEL, I've just done that. WKHS Workhorse, I don't know, they had bad news, they were investigated for some bad stuff. So WKHS, I can have a look. MMAT, I can have a look. Hey brother, I remember you. HIBAK, BIK. I don't know, bro. So Jacobs is asking me if there are any price alerts on stocks besides of TradingView. I don't know. I create my alerts myself, and I suggest you do the same. It's easy. I don't know, bro. I don't know. So let's have a look at MMAT first. Okay. And then, guys, I'm gonna show you quickly something interesting about SPY because the correction is coming. I mean, pullback, small, and you know, we have time, but it's interesting to keep an eye on it because whenever this correction will come, breakouts will not work as good as they are when we are in the bull market. All right, so MMAT. Okay. So I did an analysis about this one last week. So basically, I remember I did it live with you guys. I was breaking down the price action into the different waves using Elliott wave theory as usual, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I was checking if the ratios were respected, and it was surprisingly very well respected. The FIB projections, the FIB ratios here, the second wave went to the 61.8%. So whenever, I'm not going to do that check again because I did it already, but whenever, you know, and it's true for any indicator, basically, you guys probably have some indicators that you like to use, and I suggest that you always check. I mean, probably you do it, but don't forget to keep doing it. You check in the past for the stock you are considering if it was working well. All right, this is what I always do with ELLIOTT and FIBS. Whenever I have a new stocks that I've never seen before, I'm gonna check if the ratios are respected, if the moving averages are respected, what kind of signals are giving good results on this particular stock, and then I'm gonna try to focus more on those. So here ELLIOTT and FIBS are working well, so we can then try to use it again. And what I was doing last time, guys. Okay, brother, see you. Thank you for telling me that you go. Thanks for being here. So first wave here. So let's check first, because we never know if it's a first wave or if it's still a corrective wave. So let's check if we see 5 waves inside of that. I can find 5 waves on my hand. Okay. So this looks like a first wave, quite impulsive with a strong third wave. So this is a typical first wave. Then we measure this first wave and we check where is the second wave going. And you guys know we usually go to the 61.8% retracement for second waves. And here, very interestingly, we went exactly to the 61.8% retracement. So this to me looks like the bottom of the second wave. Then we check if we have a breakout. And here we do. So sometimes you are not checking the right trend line. So let's assume here that this is not the right one, because I can see the price action is now below the moving averages. So not looking so good. So maybe this one. Okay. So then what can we expect? I don't see the price action going below that, let's be honest. To me, the bottom of the second wave is done. And you can see, you know, second waves, they cannot be too long compared to first wave. So the first wave lasts 1 month. The second wave, it's already 2 weeks. I don't see it lasting very much longer. All right, so right now we are supposed to be in the third wave. So the third wave is going to develop into 5 waves as usual. Okay, so here I'm not sure I'm having 5 waves, for example, so it's not perfect. Okay, and let's assume we have something like this. It's possible. So maybe this is just a little subwave of the third wave. So let's measure as usual, and let's see the 61.8% retracement where it is. You know, I'm just doing the same thing, guys. I'm zooming in, zooming out, you know, and checking if those ratios are respected. And here the 61.8 is at 450. So I would say that above 458, we are looking good. Despite the fact that we are below the moving averages, I don't like to be below that, but let's be honest, they are very messy. You can see just going up and down, crossing each other, you know. So let's just forget about we are below that. Once again, just because they are messy. And I think that we can have a strong buying power coming right now. Let's have a look at the volume. The volume are going lower with the price action going lower, so it's fine. I don't like to see the price action going higher on lower volume. This is a volume divergence. It's not good. It just means that buyers, they are less and less buyers, so bears usually try to take control. So I'm still positive, but I don't want to see the price action below 450. And what I want to see right now is, you know, a clean close above all the moving averages, just like we had here. Let's be honest, on the 9th of November it was looking very well, and then we had this pullback. You know, it happens, you know, technical analysis cannot do everything. All right, so here it was looking very good to me. I bought personally, I think at 5. I'm gonna keep this position. I believe in it. They are doing new materials, so it's like innovation. It's like, I don't know, the company looks great to me. And let's have a look at the synthetic short. Okay, so I'm at first market cap. Okay, so the market cap is 1.3 billion. All right. And guys, I'm gonna need to go in 15 minutes. I have a call, so I think MMAT is the last one I'm doing. Okay. So, bam, DTC at 3. Okay, DTC at 3. What was it last time? I checked it last time already, so let's see if it has changed, if you have some increase in the short. You see the DTC compared to last week, 4th of November, I have checked MMAT. And the DTC is now at 3.2. Okay, so it's growing, and it's mostly coming from the bam bam bam. The maximum synthetic short is higher. Okay, so where is the gamma? Because the gamma is what's gonna help us to cross those major levels. Okay, bam. Okay, so we have gamma at 5, but the biggest one is at 10. That's good, guys. That's good. Why is it good? Because it means that people won't be selling before 10. All right, and it also means that market makers would have to buy on the move up. All right, and you can see it's here. The difference between the synthetic short right now and the synthetic short higher is around 5% difference. All right, so it's a lot. And I like to have this gamma on the 10th strike, so it means that we can go through the 10th strike. Man, that's really high. All right, you see, this is quite bullish. So I don't know if, okay, we have many bag holders in this stock, let's be honest. So we're gonna need some good news, some catalyzer to push really the price that high. 10 is a bit high, but when I see the number of options here, it makes me think that if we get close to it, we might see you know, something like that. All right, just bam, you know, just like we had here. And then I would personally, if I have not sold my position before, which I might do, because let's be honest, 10 is quite far, I will take profits at, you know, just above, you know, at 12 or 13, and then be ready to reload lower after fourth wave pullback, and try to play the fifth wave that here might go at much higher levels. All right, let me have a look at the chat, guys, and it's gonna be it for today. All right, guys, give me more likes. 67 likes, it's good, but let's read this 100 level. I would make alerts myself. Yeah, you need Bloomberg if you want to make alerts yourself, but you can just, if you just need to find the price action somewhere. So you can have the prices from Yahoo Finance and you just copy paste, you know, you don't need to have live data. So Bloomberg is better, but you don't have to, it's just better, it's easier. Okay. SNDL breaking out big, okay. Okay, breaking out big, bro. I don't know. But it's true, it's looking good. But this is the issue with the stock. You never know where to put the trend line, you see? Because the first one you would have put it here. Okay, it gives you good reaction, but then fake out. Then here, same thing. You can see if you put it here, then here we have a fake out. So you never know where to put those trend lines. So I don't know which breakout you are checking, bro. I personally see resistance everywhere here, so I'm not a big fan technically of this, but let's be honest, we can go to 90. But if you see 90, not financial advice, bro, but I would get away. Okay, and then maybe if we go above that, here it would be a nice opportunity to get back in. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being there. Much of love from Hong Kong. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting me. I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep updating you. Like I said, I go back to France at the end of the month. Everything is gonna change in my life, but for the best. I'm gonna stay, I think, in my hometown for a few months, then move to Dubai, where I'm gonna teach trading. So if you guys are interested, I can of course let you know once this is really starting. This is a big project. We're not fully done yet on this, but basically I'm going to be the teacher of a class composed of students, but also many people, whatever the age, whatever the background, you know, and then I'm probably gonna go to New York or Miami. So this is the target, where I of course gonna be closer to you guys and be able to do what I like to do every day during the day. So I'm very excited for everything, and once again, thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, and I see you soon. Stay close to shore.